Hi everyone, it's Jamie and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a video I'm very excited about, very different than my other content so far. We're going to be looking at some of the 2019 Met Gala looks and then trying to make some camp inspired looks in The Sims. It's going to be a mess, I just know that now. Alright, so to start off, I'm just going to say this. I love camp. I love campy looks. I love campy people. I myself kind of dress a little campy. I think people would probably describe me as campy. I ain't ashamed. But so I was really excited for this year, and I was really let down. And let's start off with Harry Styles. I'm just gonna say first, I love this look. I would want to wear this. I would probably wear this. The only problem is it's not campy enough. It's kind of campy. It's not campy enough. Not in 2019. But we'll say it's a beautiful look. Just ain't campy. Katy Perry's look here. This was camp. 100% camp. She always kind of dresses campy, especially at the gala. So I think this year she really was thriving. I like this one a lot more than the hamburger look. That's just a preference. I love this one. I love the Lumiere pose. If you've ever seen a live action production on stage of Beauty and the Beast, that's the pose the actor for Lumiere makes the entire time, and it matches this candelabra look. It's amazing. This was Cardi B's look, and I have to say this was one of the best looks at the show. It had this amazing quilted, heavy looking fabric, and it had these embroidered nipples, belly button, and vagina. This is camp. 100% camp, and I love it. This look here, I would say it's camp, but I can understand why someone would say it isn't. But I love it. I would wear this, which also I think brings up the question, is it camp if I would wear it daily? But I also admitted I'm kind of a campy person, so this look here, this was not camp. It's an amazing look, and I love it, but it ain't camp. This one here is camp. I would argue, though, I don't think it's campy enough. Because I was thinking, if you just wiped off the makeup, you could wear that almost to any award show, maybe out even to dinner at the right restaurant, and it wouldn't be campy. Sorry to be that hoe, but I do love it though. I love that jacket. This is camp. This is so campy. It has her face from I believe the 70s or 80s printed on this fabric, and she's wearing it, and then she's the Statue of Liberty. This is camp. 100%. If you're ever wondering what camp is, this. It's so ridiculous, so over the top. This one also by the Elle Fanning wore. So campy, and I love this. Is actually one of just genuine favorite looks. It's so fun while being so campy and over the top, and it looks like she's having fun too. I think that's important too. It's if you're gonna dress campy and ridiculous, you should have fun with it. This was Emma Roberts' look, and I would say maybe when camp was first coming out, and the more traditional sense of camp, this would be campy. But tulle is so popular now in wedding dresses and prom dresses that it really, to cover a dress in tulle really isn't that campy anymore. It is a beautiful dress though. She could have worn this to any event. I'm a little upset she chose this event, because like I said, she could wear that to the Oscars and it would be fine. This was Ezra Miller's look, and Ezra Miller was a saving grace. And the sea of people just not going hard enough, or people just very blatantly not wearing camp. This was it. This was amazing. I just have to. The applause goes to Ezra. This was Florence Welch of Florence and the Machine, and this is so campy, and I'm not even like shocked. Florence is one of those people who is very campy in the way she normally dresses is campy. Like, but a different kind of campy. Like, she takes like that like earthy, witchy, like earth goddess look to the 10th, like to the 11th dial every day. And here she has like, once again, she's kind of fake, but it's a lot more elegant. And she's once again just like turning it up, and I love it. This one is super campy. I hate it, I'm not gonna lie. Just like, I just don't like it, but I have to give credit where credit is due, and this is camp. This is also super campy. Like, this is like a very traditional, like, I don't want, it feels weird saying that something is traditionally campy, because I feel like that defeats the purpose of camp in some ways. But when you like, if you were to look at a history book and they were talking about camp, you would see something that looks like this. Essentially, you have like these disgusting fabrics all put together to make this really disgusting outfit, and I love it. James Charles really failed. I think he himself is a very campy person. Like, the stuff he wore to Coachella were a lot more campy than this. Just gonna put that out there. Janelle Monáe's look was so, this is like the number one. And the reason I say that is got like this Mondrian, Picasso, pop art, like kind of feel to like all these different genres of art coming together to make this beautifully sophisticated, cohesive piece of clothing. And it was such a showstopper, in my opinion. It's so, like, I felt like I had so much fun trying to think about it and trying to be like, what am I looking at? Like, more than I did the other looks. And I wish we had something like this in The Sims. Once again, Jared Leto's a very campy person, so I'm not surprised that he came up with this look, because this is camp. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, they're wrong. This is also camp, but this is like a different kind of camp. Rather than like using like excessive tulle or jewels and bedazzling, it's really like what makes it so campy is that it's taking this like pink Barbie Valley Girl look and just like pumping it up to like the 10th or 11th notch, almost like with Florence's look. It's that it's taking a specific look and just like taking it to the extremes. Like, this is like Barbie come to life. This is not camp. This is even a good dress. Kim Kardashian's look is camp. I don't think it's campy enough. And I will say I liked it a lot less when someone pointed out to me that it's supposed to be like a wet t-shirt contest, because I was looking at thinking like this really just to give water and like the sculpture quality of water and water running down something. Like, I was thinking a very like artsy, artistic view of it, because I'm an artsy fartsy hoe. And I wasn't thinking of it like this is inherently sexual thing, and like it made me like it a little bit less when I realized what it was. But I still like it. I think it's a beautifully made, and I love the water. I know it's not water, but like the element that's supposed to be water. It's beautiful. This is also one of those looks that is camp. It's not one of my favorites. Like, to me, like, it is camp and it is very campy, but it's like kind of, I don't know, didn't excite me. This was super camp. At first I didn't think it was campy and I was like a little upset. But then like the more I thought, I was like, it is camp. And once again, it's just like that idea of taking something, just making it ridiculous, you know? And then that's what makes it camp. Lily Collins also did a really great job at showing us that if you don't know what to do, like if you can't think of in your mind, like, what is campy? How can I dress campy? Think of a historical figure who is known for being campy. Here she put Elvis Presley's wife, and like making a look or taking a look that's inspired by them. Because this is so campy, and not only is it campy, it's actually just genuinely a beautiful piece. I was like stunned because I didn't think Lily Collins was going to be the one to show us all up, but she did. Here, this piece, oh, I love this one. This is camp. This is 100% camp. Love the actress, love the look, love like everything about this, like the makeup, the jewelry, the shoulder, like this is camp. If you're ever wondering what camp is, look at this. This is camp. This one here, this is camp. I don't think it's campy enough, especially for this event. Kind of boring. It looks good on her, not, but it's just not campy enough. The Olsen twins, I was really disappointed, and I heard people saying like the Olsen twins are so elusive and so strange and so weird now that like them and their bodies and their existence is camp. And like I'm kind of over that kind of like train of thought, because we're here at the Met Gala looking at camp fashion. And like yes, they themselves are campy, but I want to see them wearing something campy. And like you could say, oh, maybe the fabric is like, no. This is 2019. They're fashion designers, and they're showing up like this. Lady Gaga really sold it. Like she always does. She herself is super campy and always dresses very campy. But even when she isn't trying to, it's still campy. And what I love about this look is just, it also had a performative aspect to it. Like you have like these men surrounding her that are kind of like accessories, and then as there's some other photos you see, it's a performance, and performance is camp, especially when it's part of the look. Here, this is another celebrity people were saying because of who she is, the look is campy. But I honestly could not name who she was for like a good like 20-30 minutes. So I feel like that excuse doesn't really, it's like, here we see once again like the performative aspect of Lady Gaga's look. And then she stripped down from the pink to this, and then after this she had another look, and then another look. And like that, her stripping, taking off these layers was campy. And like this look in itself is so campy, I love it. Here we have, this is not camp. This is ugly. I mean, it's not ugly, it's boring. It's not camp. You cannot. This ain't it, fam. Not camp. King of the North failed. RuPaul, kind of, in my opinion, didn't do well. This is a campy look. But like, I don't know, I just feel like it didn't go far enough. And I liked the look. I was just kind of like, really, RuPaul? I expected more from you. Maybe that's unfair for me to expect more from him, but... And I don't even watch RuPaul's Drag Race, yet I expected more from him, so... Yikes. That's all on me. I let myself down. Here we have, Mr. Murphy from one of the creators, or like the creator behind American Horror Story, I believe. And this look is inspired by Liberace, and it's very like kind of traditionally. It's very traditionally campy, and I like it. It wasn't one of my favorites. For me, the more creative, the more innovative ones were my favorites. But this, like, you can't go wrong with this. Like, if you, like, this is camp. This one was campy. I just wished the shoulders maybe went out more, were more ridiculous, or a lot more, like, dangerous, like. And that's how I felt about, like, a lot of the looks that were camp. That I was like, this needs to go further, though. Like, yes, this is camp, but, like, this is the Met Gala. You were at the Met. Bump it up. Zendaya's look, like, the look itself, I think the dress itself was really ugly, but the performative aspect of it, and, because she's such an elegant person and is so good at acting, she was able to sell this. And like when it lit up with like the LED lights, it like looked a lot better. But it's really all of that that's what made it campy. The dress on its own, not great. But the performative aspect is what made it 100 times, like is what brought it to the next level. I've decided that there's certain houses that are going to be going to my Met Gala event. Amelia Farth's doing, but I'm not changing her look because she already is iconic and super campy as fuck. So, I have many Sims, but I'm really just going to be trying to focus on some of the more famous ones. By that I mean like the ones that have reached fame in the game. So I have a whole household I made that are the witches from American Horror Story Coven, because that was my favorite season. I don't care what anyone says. And we're gonna be getting Madison Montgomery ready. So this is her everyday look. Let's go into her formal. I've downloaded a lot more custom content. I'm just gonna take off formal. Ooh. Okay, honestly, this might work. You see how easily I'm just like, this is very fun. This actually might look better. Okay, let's go to custom content. Oh, there it is, y'all. No, but so this is campy in the sense that it has that like kind of see-through material. I feel like this is something Madison. Can I get it in a different color? Yeah, no. Maybe we won't go with that. Ugh, that mesh is broken. Once again. This is super cute. When did I download that? This is campy. I'm gonna save that for someone else. Oh, honestly, so, and I feel like Madison wouldn't dress super campy because she's still very much like the worst. I love Madison, but yes, she is the worst. I'm gonna say it. Let's see what kind of hat we can pair this with. Because that's another. I saw a lot of people using their hair and hats to really push the look, which kind of bothered me, but it did work. Jewelry. Yes, queen. Yes. This is already so campy, but let's see what we can do. Yes. He's ready. Elish. Oh, honestly, both of these might already work because they're both kind of little like they're a little over the top, but let's see if we can do better. Let's change the hair. Gala. So this already is a really campy look in my opinion. And so is this. So this is already gonna be hard to undo, but oh, like this. I'm still determined. Ooh, that's super campy. I'm still really determined to use that gold jacket. I don't know where it went though. You know what though, we're taking. Nice. Perfect. And then let's do some makeup. there. It's very David Bowie-esque. Two looks. Ooh. Not right for this. Boom, boom. Throwing with this, because this is campy. It's like not the campy I wanted, but let's just pair something like that. Awesome. Camp bitches. Look at glasses. There you go. Campy as fuck. Alright, now for Selma. So she's like the actual celebrity in the house. She can probably go in that because that's like campy enough and it's like it's so like dramatic. But we don't settle. We actually might. See, together. Very, very. Looks like she just went to bed. Honestly, I support it. Inspired by Katy Perry, really. Cherry 5 bucks. Alright, I know I said I was gonna try to recreate the Met Gala. Didn't work out. None of my Sims would stay in the area. The game kind of crashed. There's too many Sims, I think, in an area, and it was pretty much gonna be like the TanaCon video all over again. So I just decided to stop.